Hello friends, and welcome to today's video where we're going to talk about TWS, aka TWS's Sparkling Blue. I was informed recently, and by recently I mean since posting my first video about them, that it's pronounced TWS. Literally what? And also why? Like, if I wanted to make my group called To Us, there's no W in the middle, right? Like, it wouldn't be TWS. If anything, I would do, like, the number 2.us. That's how I would do it. That's how my brain would do it. But TWS does not translate to us. It pisses me off even more than the stupid acronym for their name. Anyway, let's go over this video is gonna work, because I still plan on discussing their terribly named group, but, I'm gonna run through the track list. I'm gonna give you my thoughts on each song, and then I'm gonna give this album a score out of 10 at the end, but I do have a couple disclaimers before we continue. Disclaimer number 1, with the exception of the pre-release, all these songs are new. I've heard them all a couple of times, but my opinions on them very much may change over time. Second disclaimer, my standard one, everything I say in this video is just my opinion. You do not have to agree with my opinion because music is subjective, and that is great. Alrighty, now that we have all of that out of the way, let's get started. And first up, we have the title track, Plot Twist, and this is what I wanted the pre-release to be. This is all I wanted from their debut song. Not all I wanted, but this is the general theme of what I wanted from their debut song. It's fun, it's cute, it's poppy, I liked it. Let's get started talking about verses though, okay? Verses, first verse, it's good. I liked it. It's on the longer side, but it's a strong start to the song, and I enjoyed it. The second verse though, it's not as good, okay? It's the rap verse, and I have a tendency to dislike the rap verse more. This is no exception. I think this verse is on the weaker side. Now, it's not like the worst verse I've ever heard, but in comparison to the first verse, it's just nowhere near as good. The bridge, however, is excellent, okay? I think the bridge, honestly, very possibly the best part of the song. I loved it so much. It's fun. It's poppy. I was having a time to this bridge. I loved it. Now for the chorus. This chorus is surprisingly short. Like, in the grand scheme of K-pop choruses, K-pop songs usually have, like, shorter verses, longer choruses. This is the opposite. This chorus, exceedingly short, but it's fine. Like, it's a solid chorus. It's not the favorite chorus of my entire existence. Like, there are several better choruses, even just on this album, but it's a good chorus. Big picture, though, I'm a little conflicted. On the one hand, this is better than the pre-release. The pre-release, I did not enjoy. I was not a fan. It annoyed me. This is much more along the lines of what I wanted, but at the same time, it's still a bit underwhelming from a Pledis debut. Like, this is no Adore You, this is no You, this is no Face. That said, it's still a good song. I've noticed recently, like, newer groups, I saw somewhere we're in Gen 5 of K-pop now, so sure, let's say 5th gen boy groups. A lot of them have been going back to, like, a cutesy sound. 4th gen boy groups, they like loud noise, right? Like, they just like noise. Not a fan of that. Cutesy sounds, definitely a fan of. That's what this is. It's more bright poppiness, and that's what I like. And this is a good song, so even though on the one hand, I'm a bit disappointed, on the other hand, they exceeded my expectations. Moving on, next is Unplugged Boy, and on the one hand, right, like, it's pretty chill, it's pretty toned down, but it also hits, and I'm also a bit enthralled. Like, the verses are great. The first one's super fun, and the second one, it amused me. I'm a bit obsessed with it. I thought it was really goofy, and I enjoyed it a lot. As for the bridge, the first half is really pretty, and the second half is a bit of a banger. Like, the background music for the second half picks up just enough, and it's a bit of a moment. The pre-chorus is also good. It slows the song down, it flows nicely into the chorus. It's a good pre-chorus. And speaking of the chorus, I loved it. It's fun, and it's cute, and I was lightly jamming, which I feel like is the vibe the song was going for. This song is not going for, like, a break your neck, losing your mind level jamming. It's a light jam song. That's what I was feeling. I was into it. My one thing, which is definitely a trend I've noticed with, like, all English language singles, the lyrics needed more work. Like, maybe it's just the fact that I speak English and I can understand them, whereas I don't speak Korean, so I can't understand those lyrics. They might be just as cringy, God only knows, but these lyrics are a bit of a mess. Like, for example, if I sat down and I read you the second verse, you would either be laughing or confused, because, like, just read the second verse, you'll understand what I mean. But, like, as a whole, it's a fun song. I can get past the needing a second draft level lyrics. It's fun. I liked it. I was feeling it. I will be streaming it. Next is First Hooky. And hear me out. This feels like an old EXO song, like circa 2013 EXO, something off their first album. I love that album, so I'm here for it, but that was the vibe I was getting. But I did also enjoy the song itself. Like, the verses are good, the pre-chorus is great, and I loved the chorus. But I don't really have anything else to, like, tell you about the song. This isn't a song I have very much to say about. It's a good song. I enjoyed it, and with that, we're gonna move on. Okay, final new song is BFF, and I need you to understand that I am obsessed with this song in ways that don't make sense. Logically, I understand this song is not on the same level as some of the earlier songs on this album, but I love it. Like, let's look at the verses, okay? The first one's fine. The second one should annoy me. It's the rappers, and the rap does the weird thing where they do the, like, oop, like the weird, I don't know how to describe it, but they do weird things. And it should annoy me. It should piss me off. It doesn't. I love it. It works. I'm obsessed. It's demonic. My one thing that I will like actually die on this hill, I think this chorus is legitimately amazing. It's so cute while also being a bit of a bop. Like, this chorus, great. The rest of the song should piss me off, but doesn't, and does demonic things to me. Last but not least, we have the pre-release, Oh My Sevens, and I'm gonna be honest, okay? I reviewed this song. I'm not gonna do like a whole thing for it. I will just put my review for it in the description. You can watch that. But this song pisses me off. It still does. I listened to it when I was listening to this album. It still pisses me off. I still don't really like it. But it's also the worst song on this album, so I do feel some slight vindication in that fact. Anyway, that's all I have to tell you about this album. So with that, it is score time, and overall, I'm going to give it an 8.7 out of 10. It did exceed my expectations. After the pre-release, I was very concerned about what we were going to get, but we got a good album. This album is fun, it's cute, it's what I wanted. So yeah, 8.7 out of 10. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to comment your thoughts on this album down below. Let me know how you feel. You can also like and subscribe if you want to or don't. I will be okay either way. And in the description, I'm going to put my review for the pre-release so you can watch that to know how I feel about that song. And yeah, thank you again for watching. Bye!